I need money.
And YouTube got when cops betrayed by their partners. Terrible grammar, but I'm not the grammar police. This is a video by Inspector Ray. Got live on Twitch, Trappers Anonymous. Full video link will be in the description as well. I got shot in his back.
You're fired. You're no longer an employee here. You've betrayed the trust of the brave and selfless men and women that you've worked alongside for nearly 3 years. So as of this moment, you're under arrest.
These were moments when cops were betrayed by their partners, starting with this officer who got embarrassed by his supervisor.
He's under arrest.
For what?
For trespassing and for disorderly conduct.
It's not trespassing.
On July 28, 2016, Colorado police officer Chris Dickey responded to reports from a disgruntled staff member at the Adams County Human Services building regarding 2 protesters engaged in non-violent protest outside the facility.
I thought I would have gotten like a calendar invite or something.
Well, it's every day.
Would you mind just lowering that for me? Would you mind lowering it for me? I don't want it used as a weapon against me, okay?
I'm not going to use it as a weapon.
Would you please lower it down for me?
Well, to stay clear of me.
Okay. Gentlemen, we need to talk for a minute, okay? Here's the thing.
Crime?
Yes, you are.
Which crime specifically?
Trespassing.
Trespassing.
You have been asked to leave the property, okay? Right now, you are trespassing. Perfectly. Awesome. I totally appreciate that.
This is public property.
Actually, this is private property that you're on right now. It is.
Who owns it?
The Adams County government.
The Adams County government. Oh, I forgot about his name. Didn't he run for president? No, he's not a person. It's the public. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Got a point.
No justice, no peace.
Loud as hell.
Guys, keep an eye out all the way around, please.
While these protesters may have been a pain in the ass, they were fully within their rights, as they were peacefully demonstrating outside a public building, an action protected by law. However, the officer, seemingly dissatisfied with their refusal to comply with his demands, followed them to the sidewalk in an attempt
He's a bad cop.
to make an arrest.
Gentlemen, I need your ID, please, so I could write you a summons.
You will be willing to write me a summons?
Yes.
Outstanding.
I need your ID also, please, sir.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay, I'm going to place you under arrest then.
You're not placing me under arrest.
Come here.
You have no right to ask for any.
Come here.
That boy just got put on skates too. All that woofing.
All right. Taser.
Did he miss? That boy just running with the taser in it?
Got it.
The chase went on for a while, during which the officer fired his taser at the protester, with one of the probes piercing and lodging in the man's arm. However, before the officer could catch up to the protester, a police supervisor arrived at the scene, and he wasn't exactly pleased with Officer Dickey's actions.
He is under arrest. He's under arrest.
For what?
For trespassing and for disorderly conduct.
On public property, dipshit!
It's not
What the fuck is wrong with you?
When he's in front of the business, yelling fuck everybody.
That's not
You see
public
this sign? It says
freedom
cop.
of speech.
You want to know why? Because cops like you keep
Relax.
He refused to give me his ID, which he's required to do,
For what?
so I could issue him a citation for trespassing.
It's not trespassing.
They kicked him out of the property.
you!
Officer Dickey was visibly frustrated about not getting his way, and from the way the officers had turned off their body cameras, there was lots of background scolding for Officer Dickey. The protester who had been tased required hospital treatment to have the barb from the taser probe surgically removed. He later filed a lawsuit against the city and the police over the officer's actions, ultimately receiving a $175,000 settlement from the
Quick dinner, 200 bands. Easy call just for the barb. I'm with that. Barb me up.
Next, a police officer was betrayed by a fellow officer when he was arrested by one of them.
To handcuff him.
Let him go.
He
You insulted me?
I'm gonna give you one more second to let him go and get back before you get tased. Step around the vehicle now.
Handcuff him.
Step around the vehicle now.
On May 2nd, 2014, off-duty New Mexico police officer Charles Vernier became involved in an altercation with a repo man and his wife, who had arrived to repossess Vernier's car after he allegedly defaulted on a loan. Instead of surrendering surrendering the vehicle.
Bro trying to use his police status to arrest the tow truck driver for trying to tow his whip because he ain't pay his loan. It's crazy. Man, if it was like the 70s, the 60s, he could have got away with it in the 80s.
Restraint, leaving both the repo man and his wife pleading with him to stop.
Charles, let him go. Give us the key. Charles, give us the key. Charles, this is not going to look good on you. I need the key.
No,
I will let you
my stuff.
I need the key first, and then you can take anything out of the vehicle.
No, you're not getting my keys.
You need to let him go.
Let it go.
You need to let him go, Charles.
Taking my vehicle today. Go.
You need to let him go, Charles. I can press charges on you.
Charles, I can press charges on you too.
For
No, you
what?
can't. I went to get in my vehicle and he assaulted me.
You did not. You were trying to push him. Look at this.
No, he shoved me out of the way.
No, you're still holding on to him. Let him go, Charles.
I'm restraining him. He assaulted me.
You're holding him.
You're the one that
Let
has
him
your
go,
arms on me.
Charles. Charles, let him go, Charles. Charles, let him go.
Charles, let go of me. Do you understand?
Charles, let him go.
Where's my phone?
Vernier had taken the situation too far, and the repo man's wife called the police. Officers arrived on the scene shortly after, and it was clear they were
He
not
was choking the shit out of bro for what?
going to be having their brother in blue back.
Hey, let him go.
Cuff him.
Let him go. Let him go.
You
Now,
have to handcuff him.
let him go.
He
He
assaulted me.
insulted me. I want
Who's the
press
truck
charges.
driver?
I am.
You're the truck driver. Let him go. I'm going to give you one more second to let him go and get back before you get tased. Step around the vehicle now.
Handcuff him.
Step around the vehicle now. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
Try to open my
Turn
door.
around.
He grabbed me
Turn
and
around.
me.
Turn
He
around now.
assaulted me.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands on your head. Put your hands on your head.
No, I'm not being handcuffed today.
Yes, you are. Turn around.
Was that boy getting out of there?
Get on the
Oh
ground.
no, he got tackled.
Get on the ground.
I'm going to tase you. Stop. Stop.
Unhappy that his fellow officers were not siding with him, Vernier reluctantly released the repo man and attempted to flee, but his efforts were unsuccessful. He was arrested
Oh, he
and
slid.
charged with aggravated battery and interference with a police officer. Following the incident, he resigned from his position as a police officer. In the next case, a
Resigned, he should have fired him.
corrections officer betrayed his entire department and colleagues, smuggling contraband into prison to aid a murder suspect.
You're fired. You're no longer an employee here. You've betrayed the trust of every citizen that we have the privilege to serve.
On October 10th, 2022, Collin County Detention Officer Tyler Moody was compelled to
Interesting.
confess to investigators after another officer discovered a cell phone and charger in a murder suspect's cell. The contraband appeared to have been supplied by Moody, prompting the sheriff to personally address the situation, struggling to comprehend why Moody would betray the department in such a manner.
Moody, I understand that you've offered your resignation. Is that correct?
I get fired.
Have you offered your resignation or not?
If I can keep my job, then no.
Well, you can't keep your job, okay? So let me just make it easy. You're fired. You're no longer an employee here. You understand?
Sir.
You've betrayed the trust.
I wonder if they held something over his head and like forced him to bring him the phone, or like, used intimidation tactics or something, or if they just paid him handsomely, because some motherfuckers in jail be having motion for real. CEOs don't get paid that much.
Every citizen that we have the privilege to serve, and you've betrayed the trust of the brave and selfless men and women that you worked alongside for nearly 3 years. So as of this moment, you're under arrest for bringing a prohibited item, a cell phone, into a correctional facility. That's a third-degree felony. You have any questions about that?
No, sir.
Well, you're going to be cuffed. First thing I want you to do is stand up and take that uniform shirt off. You don't deserve to wear it.
Moody was arrested and charged with a third-degree felony for introducing prohibited items into a correctional or civil commitment facility.
sounds
The
executive.
inmate also faced additional charges related to possession of the contraband cell phone. The next officer,
5,000?
a rookie,
5,000
lost his
bond, he
job
got
for
out?
making an incredibly foolish decision, abusing his police powers. On July 2nd, 2000.
Looks like he just stepped right in that, didn't he?
22, Matthew Amezquita, a newly hired Ruidoso police officer with only 6 weeks on the job, was sent home by his field training officer to shave. After finishing, Amezquita accidentally locked himself out of his house, leaving his body camera and key inside. In a desperate attempt to regain entry, he kicked down his door. However, what the rookie officer did next, he would forever regret.
Rita Theory Dispatch, this is Katie. How can I help you?
Hey, Katie, this is 622. I just got back to my apartment, and I think somebody broke in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just, I need to have a unit come out here.
For reasons known only to the rookie officer, he radioed in a report of a break-in at his apartment. Despite being the one who had kicked down his own door, officers responded to the scene, but began to suspect something was amiss when they found nothing missing from the home. This led to the deployment of a detective, which spelled trouble for Officer Matthew.
So you went to Walmart, your card didn't work, so you didn't buy nothing, came back home.
Yeah, because
you came in, you wound up using your electric razor.
Yeah, which I mean, everything's still over there.
Okay.
But I used that, got everything done, was gonna go back 81, and that's when I realized my body cam was still on the sink. I was gonna come back down and get it, and the door was wide open.
How old are you, Ski?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
8 years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations. You know what I mean?
What does bro get out of false report of the kick door other than like, what does that do? Do they fix the door for free at that point or something? Like, just fucking fix your door.
I want you to know that first of all, you know, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
The detective gave Officer Matthew an opportunity to come clean, but Matthew was unaware that the detective already had irrefutable evidence. As Matthew continued to lie, the detective revealed the smoking gun.
This is you leaving Walmart?
Yes, sir.
With the bag in your hand?
Yes. I bought candy, that's it.
But candy with your card?
With, tap.
Okay. But you didn't use that to buy your razor?
No, sir.
No? How come?
No, I mean, I realized that I had my electric shaver here, so I didn't really see the need to actually buy that.
So, listen, Ski, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door. Okay? That's when we gotta help each other out. If you made a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one, I need you to be straight with me 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish, okay? So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me, okay? So I want you right now, put everything aside, all your emotions, any fear you might have, be 100% honest with me, bud, okay? I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, man. But I need you to be straight with me. Okay? Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's all right.
He ultimately confessed, confirming that he had made a false report. As a result, his police gear was confiscated, and he was arrested on the spot by the responding officers. He was taken to jail, charged with filing a false police report, and subsequently dismissed from the department. The next case involved a female officer chained to her department, engaging in an inappropriate sexual relationship with an inmate.
Getting freaky with the inmates?
On September 17th, 2024, the Metropolitan Detention Center uncovered that one of their corrections officers, Siobhan Culbreath, was involved in an inappropriate sexual relationship with an inmate. The incident was reported to the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office, which promptly dispatched a deputy to investigate at the correctional facility.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Came in February.
He was like a jail aide or something, that's all. That's what it was. They around dudes all day, bruh. It's one of the only females they talk to, bruh. Ain't no damn way.
He's been trying to talk to me, but I kept walking past his cell, ignoring him. I don't know all the CO's names, but a few months ago, I did see a CO give a bill coffee beans. I was like, oh, he's been here for long, and he didn't hide it. So one day, I forgot what candy I gave Dwayne. I did give him like some candy. And then since then, he's been saying like, he's gonna tell. There are times where I do go to his cell, and then this time he tried like do this, the hand gesture to grab me in, and he even says that I just want to put you in here. And I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. And there's times where he'll touch my arm. He did like kiss me, and then he said that he's gonna tell that I didn't do anything. Well, we at the closet. I was like, I'm just trying to give you the room. And then he tried to unbuckle, and I told him to stop. I pushed him away. And then he kept coming towards me. So he's the one that unbuckled and turned me around. I wasn't on top of him. I didn't do anything. He turned me around and did it from the back. And then he told me afterward, I told you that I was going to do it.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen next, okay? I need you to stand up. I need you to turn around.
So what's up with this new generation and just fucking everywhere? Like, what the hell? You folded like that? And she thought she was just like, yeah, no. If you didn't report it like it was, you know, that word, then I'm not hearing you out. Like, what? To reported it if it was that. Got caught.
Let me explain it to you, okay? So you're being placed under arrest right now for criminal sexual penetration, okay?
What kind of time does that give you?
So I'm just gonna explain the charges and then I'll talk to you. So I understand what you're saying is that none of this was like consensual on your part, that, you know, you were scared and that he was going to report you and everything else like that. Okay. So I understand that aspect, but again, like, I'm not sure it was explained to you in the academy because I went through the CO academy. Okay. You're the CO, they're an inmate. Okay. Nothing in there is consensual. Nothing in there. You technically by state law are in position of power and authority over him.
She was charged with criminal sexual penetration and attempting to commit a felony for bringing contraband into a place of imprisonment. The next officer went beyond betrayal by shooting her colleague in both the legs and an arm.
Do not move!
On purpose?
Force will be used against you!
On October 13th, 2024, Albuquerque police officers responded to a domestic disturbance report involving 41-year-old Matthew Sanchez and his partner. Sanchez, a felon prohibited from possessing firearms, was firing sporadically into the air.
Police department, for those in the trailer, you need to come after him.
How does he have a gun? He's a felon that's not supposed to have a gun.
It's free and clear. Let me see your hands.
Gun laws are effective.
Anyway, force will be used against you.
You're gonna be 40. Do not come near us.
Ow, fuck! Ah, shit! Ow, fuck! Ah! Ah! Fuck me! Ah!
24/7 chest by suspects down.
While the officers were able to fatally neutralize Sanchez, one officer was caught in the crossfire and was struck in the arm and leg by a colleague's gunfire. He was transported to the hospital and made a full recovery.
Which one shot him?
Videos like this, please like,
Man, what the
subscribe,
hell?
watch this one.
Alright, that was when cops are portrayed by their partners by Inspector Ray. The full link for the video will be in the description.
I need money.